Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. This video is going to be a short video. I want to discuss how you can complete the NINAS demand for referendum. And we will go through the whole process from top to bottom. This video, we will talk you through what you need to do, the steps you need to take, and how you can show this to your fellow citizens, fellow southern citizens, Middle Beltans, Biafrans, Niger Deltans, Yorubas, all of us in the south. We owe it to ourselves and the coming generation to fill this form in. And here it's what you need to do. What you need to do is just to type in. I'm going to take this out completely. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to go to a new place. Just type in NINAS. Literally type NINAS. You type that, hit it, and it brings it straight up. It brings it straight up. Once it brings it up, the next thing you need to do is to go across where the brown where it has a brown background, like the coffee kind of background. Look on that. It says about constitutional force majeure, contact, demand referendum, news, NINAS CFM successes, register to end 1999 Constitution now, videos. You want to go for the demand referendum, just go there. Now when we click on that, this is what happens. Now you see that. So it changes, it takes you to the next page on there. And here, and it says here, demand referendum. Nigerians, NINA stands for Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. And then it goes demand referendum. And then it's a big cross across the Nigerian constitution. It is a fraud. I believe I did something like this myself some time ago when I put a cross, but it is, this is what we've done. This is the Sharia territory. The Fulanis can keep the Sharia in the north and keep the name Nigeria. We in the south, the Middle Belt, the Yoruba and the Biafra, Lower Niger. We don't want any part of that contraption called Nigeria. To that end, we urge every southerner to sign the NINAS petition. Once again, NINAS stands for Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. Nigerian Indigenous Alliance and Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. One more time, Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination. So now what you do is when you go, you scroll downwards, and when you scroll down, you keep going, and it gives you a bit more information. I, being at least 18 years old and an indigenous Nigerian from ethnic nationality in the NINAS Alliance territory, i.e. Middle Belt, Yoruba, and Lower Niger, Southeast, in brackets, Southeast, South, state that I am in full support of the NINAS Constitutional Force Majeure proclamation of December 16, 2020 to terminate the operation of the 1999 Constitution and begin activities leading to a referendum to restore self-governance to the ethnic nationalities. Now, you can click on that link and it will take you a bit more into it, and you can watch watch the video there. But what you want to do is this. I want the dissolution of the unity of Nigeria today. I fully support the NINAS petitioning the United Nations Security Council and others to restore the self-determination of my ethnic nationality. Now, the next thing you now do, it says here, please share widely. So you can copy that and you share it. But what you need to do now, and you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, email, WhatsApp, Google+, and so on. Now, here's where you need to really listen. Pay close attention. So you type in your name here. So type in Mr. Kunle, for example. Just for example, Mr. Kunle, you type that in there. Type in Mr. Kunle, last name Adebayo. This is a random name. I'm just typing a random name. And of course now it says Nigeria in the location. You go to drop down menu, Nigeria, you click on Nigeria, and then you put a number. Now the number can be, you can put the phone number in there, 0234 805, something like that. I'm just trying to give you a bit more information here. Sorry about that. Let me see. So 1 second. Sorry. So 234. So you go 8035 something like that. So you type that in, then if that's what you have, or you can use the email address. In fact, let's do it like this. You can type in the email address. So you just go, you know, whatever the email is. If you have that, if they have the email, you type it in. So you just put, I don't know, anyway, any email address. You know what it is like. You know, in this case, you can say, you know, I don't want you to use my email. I wanted to use the relevant email that you have. So you type that in and it will bring it up. B dot sing bio, you know, K dot bio. In this case, it will be K dot bio. Let me just put that down because it's Kunle Adebayo. So you K dot bio at, you know, whatever it is, at, you know, gmail.com, something like that, you know, .com. So you type it in and then you fill it, and then you go into the alliance block. Now you here you put in the Lower Niger, the part that you're in. If you are Yoruba, you go there. If you are Middle Belt, you go there. If you click on that. If you are Lower Niger, if you are Southeast, Southwest. If you are Yoruba land, in this case, because the name is from Yoruba land, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, you type that in, and then you hit. You write something, then you put in here, I am supporting, you know, so you put in here, I am supporting. I'm just writing it so you can see. I am supporting the demand for referendum. So you can put something like that, for referendum. So let me just make sure you space that out. So 1 second. I am supporting the demand. Transposing of the letters. I am supporting the demand for referendum for the right to self-determination. Self-determination. So I mean, you can write anything, pretty much anything you want, you know. Nigeria is a fraud, something like that. So you can put Nigeria because, you know, so because Nigeria is a fraud, and the constitution, and we have no constitution, and we have no constitution. I'm just putting this down so you can put these ideas down. We have no constitution, as we are being ruled, by promulgation decree. So, you know, it's just to give you an idea of what we need to do. More promulgation decree number, so let's put that down, number 24 of 1999. Thank you. So then once you do that, you click submit. Now the only change is this. That's for those of you that has an email, if you have an email account. Now for those who are going to be in the villages and towns, what they will have is a phone number. That's where you come in. So in that case, let me just copy this one off, so I don't want it to go. So cut that. Now we're going to type in a number. So we know if you're in Nigeria, it will be, you know, so you type in the number, the phone number. So it'll be, you know, something like that. So you will know, you know, so you type that in and then you hit submit. And when you hit submit, what will happen is it will get an email on that number, the 234-548-3000, for example. Once you hit return, in a few minutes, you will get a letter that will tell you, okay, we've received your NINAS application. And let me see if I've got one letter on here. I want to just show you. I'm going to show you what you would expect to see. Hang on, let me just see. 1 second. Let me just see NINAS. So I want you to show you what I received. I won't show you, but I'm gonna just let you see it. So because I did that, so and then it accepted me. Let me see. I think I've done that. Yeah. So you will get an email authentication. Now when you click on that, it will authenticate you. So in my case, I've done that before. So it will have authenticated the email. So, and that way, you'll be recorded and saved. So that's what I suggest that we all do. So that's basically it. Once you click submit, in this case, it won't go through because it's not a real number that I've given. This is just a general name. It won't go through, but you need to hit that submit. Let me show you what I mean. And some people have had an issue. So in fact, we're going to do now. Let's hit submit and see what happens. Right, okay. You see, it says here, your petition was submitted successfully. Okay. So that's, I mean, that I didn't use this will not work until you get you will get a reply on your phone telling you, please authenticate. It's very important. So if you don't authenticate that registration, it will not confirm it. So you see, thank you for your petition submitted successfully. Now that's what it says there, but you will be getting a confirmation letter, such as, I wonder if I can show you. I'm going to try and see if I can. Let me show you what I mean by that. In fact, it might be a good idea. So I'm not going to show you the whole thing. So you will get an authentication letter telling you, right, okay, once you sign that, once you fill it in, then once you click on that, now it records you as the person that actually completed it. It's almost like a proof, So, and that will come to each phone. That is why we don't need to have an email to complete this. So that is the process we're trying to go through. So now we go through again. So now you see, go back again, and you can do that. So those of you who are back home, here's the thing I want you to do. If you have a phone and you want to, this is how you can help get Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation Middle Belt. You can do it. You have the power with your phone. All they need is their phone number. You get them to put their phone number in here, their name, their location, their phone number, put it there, and you will saw what would happen. You will get the notification that you've successfully completed, and they will get a notification on their phone. And there, they have to authenticate the number. By clicking on that, now they are recorded on the system. So it's a two-step approach. Very important to understand that. So I just wanted to do this video. I hope you find this useful. The reason we are doing all of this is because we need people to go out there. We have to be selfless ourselves. We have to be selfless. We have to all go out and sign this form. Anybody can do this. If you're on ground and you have access to data, you can take your phone. If you have one of those, the smartphone, all you need is a smartphone. Once you get that, what will happen is people will be able to go and put the details in using their phone number. So you're providing a service. So this message goes out specifically to those Yorubas, Biafrans, and Middle Belt. You want to carry out a selfless service for us to be able to get Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt to help the NINAS region. What you can do is what I've just explained to you. And it's all there. You can see it. You literally open your phone. You go to the website. Once you go into it, you ask them to actually, type in their name, their last name, the location, the phone number, the village that they come from. You can put that down, and also their lands block. If it's a Lower Niger, a South, Middle Belt, or South, Yoruba land. So that is pretty much it. So each and every one of us, I want you to know you have the power to make this change, because what will happen is these numbers will be taken to the UN. And like I said in here, if you go to the top, it talks about, so action has taken 102% of action taken so far. Our new goal. So 80,000 people have signed this. That's very good. But we need much, much more. You can see it says 80,000. It says so there. Let me highlight it. You see, it says 80,000. We need much, much, much more. So those of you with smartphones in the villages, in the towns, you need to go out with those phones and go and tell them they don't even need an email. All they need is their phone number. because the message will be sent to their phone number for them to authenticate their registration, the completion of the forms. When they authenticate, it now goes, this number will go up. It's very important we understand that. Now, what else do I want to say? Yeah, so now it says, I want you to understand here, it says here, and this is why you need to, when they fill it in, get them to read this bit. I've been 18 years, at least 18 years old, and an indigenous Nigerian from the ethnic nationalities in the NINAS Alliance territory, i.e. Middle Belt, Yoruba, and Lower Niger, in brackets, Southeast, South, state that I am in full support of the NINAS Constitutional Force Majeure Proclamation of December 16, 2020, to terminate the operation of the 1999 Constitution and begin activities leading to a referendum to restore self-governance to the ethnic nationalities. There, if you type on that, let me just see what happens. I want to see what happens when I do that. Let me see. It will take you somewhere else. That's okay. So that's the proclamation correcting the mistake of 1999. So let's go back to that thing again. So that's here. Look. So you get the chance to read this more. Those of you that with the smartphone, you can go through this with the people that you are meeting and explain this to them in detail if you have the time. But what we want you to do, we recognize that you have data is a very, very pricey thing. But what we want to do, data is very pricey. So what we want you all to do is to just basically walk around with your phone. Again, like I said, you go back down to demand referendum, and then you make this open. So you can literally get somebody to submit. So you can do like 10 to 20 people each in your area. You can go around with your phone, speak to them, observe if they're your people, and then talk to them and then say, look, please, we need you to be able to break away from contraction in Nigeria. We need to sign this NINAS demand for referendum. And then you walk them through the process, literally, first name, last name, location. In most cases, you give them the phone, ask them for the phone number, they type it in, and then in minutes they get that confirmation. You saw that there was a confirmation that was sent back, but you need to authenticate. That's where you can stand with them and say, okay, you will get a message on your phone. When that message comes, I want you to click the blue button that you see, and then they will go through the process. So that's what I wanted to bring to you all today. I hope you find this beneficial. Please do share this broadcast. Very, very important. You can see so far, 97% of the action taken so far. Our new goal, 80,000. So now what we're trying to do is to make sure, and also you get them, encourage them to write a comment in the comment section as well. Some can do, some may do, some may not. But that's what we need to do. So I hope you found this beneficial. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe, sign and subscribe. Also, I want to add, at this point, behind me, you see the sign of what I am currently doing. I will be swimming on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. 22nd of August 2021, 2 to 4 p.m. Be swimming to raise donations, to be able to raise awareness in Yoruba land, so that the Yoruba people can go for this NINAS and sign it and know that they have the right to self-determination. And also, the swim will allow people who are on ground, the ODTVR movement members who are on ground, to be able to do those work, because they will need data to go into the towns, into the villages. So we need your support. This is very important. Let me show you briefly that picture so that you can know that that's what's going to be happening on the day. 1 second. Let me just get that picture up for you so you can see what we are saying. Is that it there? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let me make that bigger so you can see it. Okay, no. I'm going to go small. So I want you to be able to see. So that is what will be happening on the 22nd of August. 22nd of August 2021. 2 to 4 p.m. I'll be wearing the shorts that you see, and also shortly the shorts they will be available either immediately after or maybe just before the event in about a week's time on the 22nd. So you can order your own copy. We're organizing that, and that will give you further updates. the account details. You can use PayPal or use the UK account. For those of you that want to make donations to us in terms of in Naira, reach out to us. Go to admin@citizenay.org that you see across the screen above my head. Go there, email me, and I'll send you the account we have in location 9. Because we don't want that information to be out there willy-nilly, if you see what I mean. So any donation, again, I'll be swimming 3,000 meters. It's a 3,000 meter swim. That's me you see in the picture. In the two pictures, in the one, okay, let me see. Let me see if I can move. In the top picture, you see me there. Let me go this way. Now you're gonna see, oh, okay, I'm gonna just quickly, I'll make it go bigger again. But I wanted you to be able to see what, hang on. Okay, it's full screen. So now anyway, so that's me. Let me just quickly make this one small. You will see me go off screen for a minute. Now you can see right there, that's the full picture. So and it says the reference you should use is Citizen AY 3,000 meters swim, and the swim is for Yoruba Nation. The 3,000 is in honor of those, every Southerner that has been killed in the silent genocide going on, and the ones that are going to be killed in the future. And that 3,000 meters is to swim, to make sure that people we never forget them. So please, again, I appreciate you for that. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening a week Sunday, 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. I will endeavor to bring it to you live. If not, we will show you the videos before and after, and there will be some sort of presentation of proof of completion of the charity swim. So your donations do matter. Please, once again, use Citizen AY 3,000 meters swim. We really do appreciate that. So that's it. So now let's bring this back up so you can see my. Oh, sorry. There we go. So I'm back again. Now what we want to do is to now. Okay, make that small. Make this small. Again, I want to just reiterate. If you have a smartphone and you are in location 9, and you're in the south, this is what you can do with your smartphone. You can help with your smartphone like this. You can help. You can reach hundreds of people. You can donate your time. You can literally walk around with your phone in an area that you know that are Yorubas, Biafrans, Middle Belt, South, Lower Niger or Niger Delta, everybody in the South. You make it your job. Those of you with smartphones, we need you to take the step. Watch this video closely. Follow the steps that I put down earlier on, and you won't go wrong. Please remind them that they will get a confirmation in their phone. When they do, they need to click on the blue button to authenticate the process they just did moments before. Without that, their names, they won't be able to, the numbers will not go up. So please, there is a lot we can do. And this goes out to all of the organizations who are involved in Yoruba, in the agitation for self-determination, for the Biafrans, Middle Belt, and Yoruba people. You can do this. You have the power to make this change, and you must take that opportunity. The time to take action is now. We haven't got time to waste. Let's see that number going up. 80,000 is great. We should get to 1 million. I urge you all, please watch this video and share it. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please do not forget, swim on the 22nd of August. You've got the account details behind me, and you can go to the Citizen AY Health Corner for more information. And also, we'll be streaming this live on the day where possible, or shortly after, we will do a live broadcast and talk about the whole thing, and we'll show some pictures of the event and everything else. And we'll be doing a bit of a reveal on the day. But it'll be we'll be swimming 150 laps, 3,000 meters, and it's in honor of every single Southerner that has been killed. There is a silent genocide going on. We need to make the world know. And more importantly, it is time we took action to put an end to that genocide. Nobody from the outside is going to come and help us. We must help ourselves. We must become the people who rescue ourselves from this predicament that we've been placed by the Fulani government. Enough of this nonsense. We must stand for self-determination. We are not going to the north to take their land. but they're coming to the south to take our land and deny the coming generation of Southerners a better future. We must guarantee the future of the Southerners, the future of the coming generations. It is our responsibility to secure it, to secure and ensure that they have a bright future based on the mineral resources they have in their own land. That's the other thing we'll be doing. We want to go around and making sure people know the resources they have in their land. The Bible and the Quran will not teach you that. That is something that we are taking on board. We need you to know. That way you can understand that the government is behind the oppression and suppression and denying you access to your resources. Take, for example, the government is importing bitumen, and we have bitumen. The second largest bitumen reserves in the entire world is in Ondo State. We should be able to tar the entire Nigeria, the roads in contraction Nigeria, no problem, and we'll have more to sell. And that can create jobs. But the visionless government, they have no vision of how to do these things. That's why we're going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. We urge you, sign that NINAS petition. It is a must. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.